How's it going, Blasters? Working to bring you specifications you can relate to so you can have an educated decision on your purchases. This one is actually one from Kizer. So this is one of their slip joints. It's called the Pinch. And so thank you very much to Kizer for providing this to the Passion Group. So there's a Micarta handles on it. And then there is a little bit of some voids on this side. This side is a little bit smoother. But overall, it's a really good model. Good price for it as well. So you're going to find it normally probably around $60 for the blade, and then it really depends on where you get it from. But it is a slip joint, so it's non-locking, but it is a little bit different than a standard slip joint. So like this bull nose has a spring on the backside, so it actually does push that open. When you actually go to open a blade, it actually is pushing that spring back. And this one has a heavy spring in comparison. So this is going to be about 1 pound 3 ounces roughly to actually break that detent on doing the closure. So it's a really very much a easier way to work with it. So with you actually cutting, you're pushing away from yourself. So unless you're going to be pointed out of cardboard, this really shouldn't have anything that's going to close on you. So you get used to that, or be mindful of that when you're using a slip joint. So it does not have a lock. So this one does have a lot stronger spring, but it's really not that necessary for that. So you're going to see as far as this one, I can show you as far as kind of the weight to actually close this. So see on this one, so it's just be to break that detent. So it's not even an ounce, I mean not even a pound to actually break that detent. So it depends on where you're going to be pushing on it as well. So change actually from here to here as far as how much pressure it takes to actually break that detent on it. But it is a really nice one for it. As far as the behind edge thickness on it, and the actual, it was about 22 thousandths behind edge thickness on this one. And then it's about 18 degrees per side for the sharpened secondary bevel for it. So it does really cut very well. I was kind of concerned with it when I first got it in because the primary bevel is really very steep in comparison, because it has to go all the way up to this blade stock, and then it just has this quick ramp up. So it actually does cut fairly well for it. So it's not one that to be too worried about for that. Would it cut a little bit better if this was a higher grind? Most likely, if you're going to be working with things that require the material to be pushed away from it. But otherwise, for basic cardboard, single wall construction, it's going to be decent on that type of job for it, or your regular cutting tasks that you're going to use it for. As far as this one is an N690, so it's a good blade steel. You're starting to see it a little bit more often on some of the blades that are coming out as well. So for this one, I would definitely probably pick it up. For if I was in the market to get a slip joint, I'll be picking this one up. It is a nice one. If you like Micarta, it's going to be a way to go for it. And it also is that difference, which is kind of the trend right now as far as the detent ball slip joints that are on the market. So you actually are going to have it where it's basically a full pass-through construction, so it doesn't have that back spring for it, and then you can actually still have that slip joint action for it. And then pocket clip works pretty well. Not a deep carry pocket clip for it, but it does still function very well for that too. So let's see on the weight on it as far as where this one comes into. Let's get off of that. So weight wise, dropped there. So 2.8 ounces for that one. In comparison, you can have the bull nose at 2.4, so that one's going to be a little bit less. There we go. So for gram side, it's going to be here. So 78 grams for this knife. So not a bad weight, pocket clip for it. So it's going to be a little bit more useful for most, because it is going to be something that you're going to carry around. Instead, this one's going to be kind of just hanging around in a slip or at the base of your pocket for it. So this is the way to go for me. If I'm going to pick up one, this will be on my list as far as the top one for doing a slip joint. if I was going to pick one currently. But let me know in the comments down below as far as what you think on this one here. And also, thank you very much for your time.